How to solve the overload of the fair air compressor alarm host. Alarm host overload actually means, first of all, we must eliminate the problem of the peripheral power grid. Use a multimeter to measure whether the three-phase voltage is low, because the lower the voltage, the higher the current. The normal voltage cannot be lower than 340. If the voltage is within a reasonable range, then check if all the terminal screws are loose. For example, have the inlet terminal screws and the contactor screws been tightened? Loose screws will cause the terminals to ignite, so it will exceed the current. After checking the voltage and screws, if there is no problem, then check the problem of the air compressor again. First, turn it on. Normally, when the pressure rises to more than 6 kV, the actual current is then measured using a forward and check all three currents. If the actual current measured by the front meter is within a reasonable range, but the current displayed on the panel is too high, that's the problem with the transformer. We just need to turn down the current coefficients A, B, and C in the menu calibration parameters. Because if you tune only one of them, then it may alert the host to imbalance, according to the current data displayed on the page. Reduce the proportion appropriately, adjust to the same data as the previous aim. If the measured data of the front wheel meter has exceeded the current, then the air compressor is indeed over. In this case, there is usually a problem with the main engine or motor, so we hit stop, prevent the machine from starting unexpectedly. Return the car manually, see if there is any abnormal sound when the hose turns. Is it smooth? Then remove the intake valve assembly. Check if the hose rotor is worn or rusted, and whether the oil is gelled. A normal hose rotor is as white as new. If the main engine rotor is worn, rusted, or the oil is cemented, it will cause the host to be negative. The load is large, so it will exceed the current. If there is no problem with the host, check the motor again. Remove the 6 wires of the motor. Measure the two resistance values of U2V, V2, WW respectively. And UVW3 windings to ground, there is no leakage. If the resistance value error of the 3 sets of UVW windings exceeds 10% or more, or any group of UVW is short-circuited to the ground, that's the problem with the motor. The motor needs to be repaired or replaced. When the voltages are normal, the host is also normal. The motor does not leak electricity. The resistance values are also normal. Then there's the contactor problem, bad touch point. Contact, just replace the contactor.